Hey y'all, it is Larry at the tiny cabin, and the dog is of course in the way and about to knock the tripod over, so we will try to make this somewhat quick. I've mentioned a few times about my heart issues and all that. Basically what I've done is completely ignored what the heart surgeon told me, and came out here where I'm hours away from any kind of medical treatment. I don't want to deal with having my sternum cut in half, at least not now. You know, when I absolutely have to have it, sure, but until then I'm trying to avoid it if at all possible. So I quit smoking about the same time as St. Bernard Acres. It's about the same time he did. I've tried going vegan. That hasn't worked out so well. I stay mostly vegan, but sometimes you just gotta have bacon. I take a crap load of drugs. I'm on 4 blood pressure meds. I'm on 1 for diabetes. I'm on baby aspirin, or it's low dose aspirin, 84 milligram or whatever, and I'm on something else. Oh, I'm on some giant statin, some kind of statin. This one is supposed to help clean out your arteries, so he put me on this one. Thing's ginormous, it's like that big. And then of course I've got my nitro. And I was going through a bottle of 100 nitro a month. And now I'm going through about 4 a month. 4 individual pills, not 4 bottles. Haven't had any pain at all, unless I get too into something. But as far as like the screened-in porch here, building that, it didn't do anything. I didn't get out of breath. I didn't have heart pain, chest pain, anything like that. And carrying things back and forth, I've been fine. So the smoking and the diet, getting rid of all the bad stuff there is helped enough that I can function again. So hopefully with any luck I'll be able to find some kind of a job on here. I don't really want to work, but maybe TSC, somewhere like that, somewhere where I can get things that apply to here. So there's another one in McAllister. I'd rather drive to Atoka than McAllister, just because the drive is easier. McAllister, you either have to take the toll road, and I don't want to pay $4 a day to go to work and earn $4 an hour, or the back way will just tear the crap out of your vehicle. Atoka, on the other hand, you just go out here to Daisy to 43 and just go, and it's paved the whole way. So the difference, of course, is Atoka is a small town, and McAllister's 18,000 people, and it's basically metropolitan. It's got malls and Lowe's and giant stores and museums and all kinds of stuff. McAllister's pretty cool, really. There's a ranch and farm store called Atwood's there. There's the other one that I can't pronounce, and there's TSC. So there's 3 of them there. That's a possibility I could work at, as long as they will hire somebody who can't lift a whole lot. I've got an umbilical hernia and I've got a bad back, so with basically 2 missing discs. And right now I have a pinched nerve, so my right leg is killing me, and it hurts all the time now. When I did the ride in Michigan on September or whatever it was, my back started hurting really bad from carrying everything, loading up the both vehicles. And then of course it's 2 days straight 12 hours one day and however many hours the second day of running back and forth. And I didn't have any helpers this year except my mom, so I couldn't leave. I had to stay there the whole time, so I didn't get to look around at all the other stuff. And with all the running around and everything, my back started hurting so bad that I would sit down and then my leg would start hurting. My legs go numb anyway. If I stand too long because of my back, my legs would go numb on my thighs, my upper thighs. But now it's apparently permanent. I've got one of the nerves moved or something, I'm guessing. I've got a pinched nerve in there. That's what the doctor says. So I've got a pinched nerve in my back that now makes my right leg hurt all the time. And, it really hurts too. Sometimes if it hurts and I sit down, when I go to stand up, I'll just fall down because it hurts so bad and it kind of just gives out. So I'm dealing with that, but, it's better than being dead. So, and I'm trying to avoid being dead as much as possible. And the more time I have to spend out here, the happier I am. So I don't have much money. I came with almost nothing because I have almost nothing. This last year completely wiped me out financially, with the store being closed down and everything. So this year, this year has sucked. But I'm out here now, and I've got enough food for, I don't know, a couple months maybe. And water's going to be the thing, because I don't have a way to get water yet, except unless I go to Daisy, then I can buy water for 25 cents a gallon. But hopefully, like I said, I find a job, and then I can work a little bit and pay for things, because this land's costing me $3.90 a month. Cabin's paid for, and everything I've done is paid for. It was all done with cash, not credit. Vehicles paid for. Business debts, tons of business debts, probably $120,000 worth of business debts. But I don't care. So if I could just stay out here, I would, and disappear. But anyway, that is where I am, and I don't know if you can see all of it or not. Probably not. I'll give you a quick zoom around. I finished screening in the porch this morning. I got up at 6 o'clock, and because I go to bed when it's dark, which, last night I didn't. I went to bed a little later, but it gets dark around here about 6:30 because I am in a mountain valley. And so I go to bed, 7, 8, whatever. Last night I think I actually went to bed at 10, but got up at 6 o'clock this morning, started working, and it's like noon, somewhere around there now. Today is Thursday? It is Thursday, November 3rd. Just a few more days until the election from hell, where no one is qualified. This election's going to suck. But I don't want to get into that because, I hate politics. But anyway, so I will give you a quick look around here. Oh. Okay. There's the screen door, and as you can see, maybe you can, maybe you can't. I've got screen at the top. This one's in. Got that one in. Got this one over here in. So it is completely screened in now. There is a few spots. You can kind of see the daylight there. I need to put some caulk in there or something to keep the bugs out. There's a nice fly on the screen right there. So there's a few places. I think there's one up here. Yeah, there's one up there. I'm using the camera to see where I can't see. It's still on the tripod. This one's all screened in. There's a couple little holes there around the door. Can't do anything about that. But I can caulk up there and caulk over there. I need to cut that screen off up there. But anyway, here is what my... let's go outside. Here's what it looks like here today, which is not very good. I don't know if you can really tell or not. There's no sun at all. I have not made an ounce of power on my from my solar panel today. So I've been running completely on the battery. And oh, I forgot to take the sticker off the door. Oops. So here I am with, I've been on the battery since 6:30 last night, and as you can see it's flirting with 12.5, and I've got the laptop on. I'm charging one of my batteries for my drill, and I did have lights on earlier and I had the fan going earlier. Had the AC on last night and I was running the generator for a little while. Oh, and I've got my DVD players charging right there. So anyway, that is about it. I think we've talked enough. It's going to be many minutes and it'll cost me a fortune to upload it. So we'll call it good there. I will do another video when I actually have something interesting to say. Okay? See you guys later. Bye.